Woodland creatures having wacky adventures and trying to solve problems together while spreading messages of conservation and the perils of greed, all set to some great new wave music. Cherished by those who remember it, this little gem from Canada landed on the Disney Channel and managed to stick around for 5 seasons. This is Derek, and today we're revisiting the Raccoons on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Cowabunga!
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out.
Thunder! Thundercat! Oh!
Gordon's alive.
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start.
Hello and welcome to Yesterdaze. I am, of course, your host, Derek J. Hoover, and I am joined by
Not conjoined.
not conjoined with Dustin,
Not dun.
but I am pretty. I want to be conjoined with Jellicle Jason. Gentlemen, how you doing?
You see, sips all over the Bible. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Funky yellow man, little thing where the guy comes out of me, and he's like the ball. What you good cooking, you? There's no rap music. They're hipping, a little hopping, a little bit, a little bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
How are you?
I'm here to talk about raccoons.
Raccoons.
You guys know, I think it's come up on the Radio Rewind show that it's probably the world's most famous conjoined lady. It's those two like blonde ladies.
The head? At the head, or
It's just like it's like Too Bad from Motu.
yeah, those girls, yeah.
They
Are literally a two-headed person, but they
Yeah.
have like 3 lungs or 2
Something.
hearts. Like, yeah.
What
I learned about them in my weekly reader when I was a kid.
can you
How they had to
imagine
learn to ride a bike?
They're
and-
teachers.
They are teachers.
Can you imagine like going if I like you and I went to
One
church
of them's
together?
a teacher.
What's the other one, dude?
Just hangs out.
Janitorial staff.
Yeah.
One sweeping.
She's always interrupting. Like the first couple years of teaching were really difficult because the one was like, I'm the one who got the degree. You slept the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm the
That's
teacher.
the thing. Do they both get a degree?
Do they get paid twice?
No, I actually have the answer to that. I saw that recently. They both got their degrees. They both had to pay for them. They get one salary.
Are you serious?
Getting fucked by
How
the
fucked is
system.
that?
But they're 2 people.
I think you get one
a BOGO.
salary, but just charge them for 1 degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't make them pay twice
So
for school.
they each had to pay.
Yeah.
That's fucked
Isn't that
up.
fucked up?
That's very fucked up.
What if she didn't pay? Well, they could put like a cone around her head where she can't listen
Well,
or
yeah,
something.
like a fucking dog or
I
something.
don't want you learning any
Hey,
of this
put those
shit.
earmuffs on.
Yeah. How fucked up is that?
That's...
I hope there's like something where I don't know about. It's like, oh, they had some insane scholarship,
Yeah.
or like,
Yeah.
like Barnum and Bailey gave him a huge scholarship or some shit. You know?
Yeah, I would hope. If not, that's fucking horseshit.
Well, the one would be the dumb twin for the rest of
Yeah.
their life.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got my degree.
But,
what
like-
about you, dummy?
Yeah,
Derek-
just
Derek
looking
and I-
at it over you. Idiot.
Derek and I only know each other because we went to church together. And you know, what if I came to church one day and I was like, I just started 2nd grade. You're never gonna fucking believe this, and you'd be like, "Don't say fucking church."
Yeah, Pastor Park would be very upset.
But like, there's no
Think
way
of
you'd
what
believe
Darren
me.
and Shauna would think.
There's no way you'd believe me if I told you my teacher had 2 heads.
I would. Well, I don't know. I've always been a very literal person, so I'd probably.
All right, maybe you would.
There's a likelihood.
You know,
but
bad example.
I'm a bad example.
Scrub the whole thing.
Scrub it.
I would have.
No,
questions,
that
but
would
I
be
didn't know you.
nuts. Like what? Yeah. What if it's? Hey man, how was your week? You're not going to believe this, Derek.
Kids,
we started school.
they
my
like
teacher's got
accept
2 heads.
the reality that they're given. You know, so like, I wonder how like the first day is. No matter like, it's got to be shocking.
Yeah,
Do they have a meeting beforehand saying
I would have to think so.
these are gonna be your teachers? You have 2 teachers because it's 2 heads on 1 butt. There has to be something beforehand to prepare these kids. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, maybe they teach 3rd grade, but the 2nd, 1st grade, and kindergarten classes all see her in the school,
Yeah.
so they know what to expect when they get to her grade.
and you might have transplants coming in too.
Yeah.
But there's got, and I didn't. That's not a pun, by the way. Say transplant.
Very good.
But there's got to be. I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be like incoming kids, or like there's got to be a thing where it's like,
what if you are a transfer student?
this isn't a joke. I can't help this.
Yeah.
Someone said conjoined, and it's your fault for saying it. Which one of you said conjoined up front?
It was me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
No, I apologize. I have a bag of tricks. You want to see what's in the bag?
Yeah, before we get into any banter, I want to see what's in this bag.
I had
of
a bowl
tricks,
of
'cause I've been
Captain
champing
Crunch
on the bit
earlier.
I've been champing at the bit. She texted me and like, can you identify this? And I've been waiting.
I'm pretty sure I took a picture of this thing and then it just like disappeared. I don't know what happened. The photo didn't go through. I wanted you to identify a toy that I found at this sale, and then the picture didn't go through. And I was like, you know what? Instead of resending that photo, I'll do it right here on the show.
Yeah, he's been obsessing about it. I've just been like, yeah,
You've
whatever,
just been
I'll
going on
find
leading
out
your
when,
life because you're well adjusted.
Yeah.
I really wasn't trying to screw with you. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't think so.
Trix is not a good cereal, by the way.
It's okay.
You kind of had made a reference to it. First thing I think is a picture that did go through, and you did not say buy it for me, but I bought it for you. And it's this.
That is little.
It's a 55-piece Batman Returns puzzle of the unbelievably grotesque Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Yeah.
And that it is.
thank you.
If you don't want it, you don't have to keep it. But
No.
It is.
Henry can actually put that together soon.
Yeah, Henry could put that together. Easy peasy.
And something that was not in that photo, but had there's like a piece of twine wrapped around it, and on the bottom, secured, was also will belong to you. A little pack of cards.
Oh shit!
A little pack of cards there.
Stadium Club. I remember them.
Yeah.
Batman Returns unopened cards.
These are glossy
These
tops.
Yeah, these were great.
So that's fun.
Oh god, these and Batman '89 cards. I bought the shit out of those.
Almost all of these things were at a church sale on the north side of Normal. I went to Bloomington for a few hours this week.
I don't know if I want to open those. I don't think I'm going to open them.
Here's the next one I got, and I didn't really know what this was at first, and I looked into it. But I think I found myself a Transformer. This is from 1987. It's a Nautical C something G1. I don't fucking know what it is. It's a little lobster guy or something.
Yeah.
He pops out and is, I don't know. It's like a lobster thing. It's a fun little Transformer.
But it wasn't a rock.
No. Okay. I'm going to ease into this.
here.
I got a couple more things real quick. This one, I don't know if
He's
you
a
guys...
Decepticon.
I love these little things, and the older they are, the better they are. I think this is from 1980. You guys, I'm sure, remember the old game, hear the sound and the color, and you press the button, the Simon game?
Yeah. Boopy bop boop boop boop.
Here's a little version that Radio Shack made called Pocket
cool.
Repeat.
Oh, really?
Like from 1980. I love these little pieces of shit handheld games. I think
That
those are a
looks
lot
like
of
something
fun.
you should have already owned.
You'd think so. That's a fun little guy. Two more here. I am building up to something that I think Derek will, really like. This next thing actually also is for Derek. This next thing, and I forgot to look at which guy this is, but from the famed 1994 animated series, it is a variant of Batman himself.
Oh, goodness.
What color is that there?
Puce?
Yeah, it's. I think it's puce. And what Batman do you think it is? Any idea? Because it's like
Probably some sort of sonar Batman.
they had battle damage.
Bruce Wayne.
It's Bruce
Bruce Wayne Batman.
with the cowl on.
Yeah.
It's a fun. I had a good number of those animated Batman the Animated Series action figures. I thought they
He's
were
seen
fun.
some action because that shield is
He's a little beat up, but
worn.
it's fun. It's a fun little guy. If you want him, that's yours.
These are
too.
cool.
All right, the last thing I've got. This is the crescendo, and I have more next week. Next week.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. I will probably, because Henry's he likes collecting superheroes now. So I'll probably gift this to Henry.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah, go for it, man. This is going to be, I think, a good one. Next week, tune in. Holy shit. That's all I'm going to say. And I think this guy's name is from the Masters of the Universe line of toys from the 1980s. We have a character, I believe his name is Extendar.
That's Extendar, yeah. That's the
Yes.
vintage one.
This appears to be
You picked him up at that sale?
Yeah.
Damn. How much you pay for him?
$4.
Oh, that's a steal, my friend.
You can pull his legs. And and he grows, and then you pull his arms, and they extend out.
I have the Origins version of it. That's in really good shape.
So he's a machine?
I believe he is. And then you pull him up like that. And you
Oh,
pull
that can't be good.
pull
for
up his
a
head.
human.
Look at that
Yeah,
shit.
you pull up his
Whoa,
head.
that
He
is
turns
nuts.
into like from a 6-inch figure to like an 8-inch figure.
Now,
Is
this
this
would've
like
been-
late in the line? Because this
Yeah, this
doesn't
is-
look familiar.
This
at
is towards the
all.
end of the line. This is
Okay.
about 86, 87.
He's got a
um,
peace sign on the back of his neck. He's tattooed.
Yeah.
What the hell
There's
is that?
there's a story behind it because
Okay.
originally he was bad and then he was like destroyed, rebuilt by Man at Arms, if I'm not mistaken, and then programmed to be more peaceful, and he led a much more peaceful life.
Yeah.
He's like gold and like
Yeah.
almost like a mother of pearl.
Yeah.
like the vision of the Masters of the Universe.
Kinda, yeah.
But that I didn't know exactly what it was, and I was like, you know,
Extendar, yeah.
I better.
I have the
this
Origins
guy.
version of him.
I thought that was fun. I think in that condition, he probably goes for about $25-$30.
Yeah, no, you can get about $20, $30.
So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, let me know how that goes, man.
Extendor. You guys had to reach.
That was good. That was a good pickup, and I mean, typical of these figures, like the joints in the leg, they're a little tender, but that's part and parcel for.
To be expected, I suppose,
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
30-some years of use. But
Yeah.
those are my pickups from the weekend.
Cool.
Those are rad.
I think there's some fun stuff
are
in there.
rad.
Again, stay tuned next week.
I'm looking forward.
some
What was
balls
it-
will be blown
is-
off.
Now, was what you wanted help identifying in what you just showed?
That was it.
The Extendar
It was Extendar.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I use that Google image thing
Yeah.
on my phone.
He
or Google
answered
Lens
the
or whatever it is.
question without us, but he wanted to see if
I
you-
could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have
yeah.
let you do it. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
But
okay.
I do that Google Lens thing all the time. But just in that moment when I was at that sale, I just sent that because I was like, this feels Motu-y.
Oh, it is Motu. I have the Motu Origins version of him. He was a Mattel Creations
It
exclusive.
was a smaller figure. Because you said it was before his origins, so like he hadn't been extended. Mm-hmm. It was a smaller figure.
Just like this.
No, it's
Just
Toyline.
tell
I
me yes.
famously collect for the last
just tell me
5
yes.
years.
Just tell me yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Of course it
Of course
is.
he was smaller.
Of course. Duh.
Good pull.
Great pull, brother.
All right, that was my bag of tricks. You said you had something going banter-wise you wanted to jump into?
Just lots of Mishigosh.
Gene Hackman died again.
Oh, God.
No, but
Poor bastard.
By the way, I did a little look at. I don't think he was gay, Jason.
Here's my thing. I think unless I see you penetrate a woman, you're fucking gay guy to me. All right, so I don't. There something along the way there. It was in my head that he was gay.
Here's where it may have came from. It may have came from his character in the Birdcage.
The Birdcage.
Because
Never saw it. I didn't even know he was in the movie. I knew it was Robin Williams and Nathan Lane.
Robin
The end.
Williams, Nathan Lane, and then he plays the
Mr. Tannenbaum.
Mr. Tannenbaum.
I just watched that for the first time in about 15 years.
Oh, I
yeah?
thought you were just being first time.
No,
period.
no. I like that
Seemed
one.
Unlikely.
Well, Wes Anderson's got a new movie coming out with like Benicio del Toro. Tom Hanks is in it. Michael Cera, which is like, where the fuck has he been in every single Wes Anderson film? Shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He should have been a given. Today is my first day back to work from a splendiferous vacation. I wish the weather was a little bit nicer here while I was off, but this is the first time, not counting a week on, a week off during COVID at the bank. This is the first time in probably 5 years I've actually taken a vacation.
Did you go anywhere?
No. Originally, she wanted us to go to Branson, and I'm like, Henry's 6. He's not gonna
It's the
enjoy
Vegas of the Midwest.
that. Yeah.
I've never
It's
been to
Vegas if Ned
Branson.
Flanders ran it.
I always hear
Yeah.
Yakov
Christian
Smirnoff,
Vegas.
Silver Dollar Pancakes. That's the only thing I know about there.
Yeah.
Silver Dollar Nipple.
You see, sips all over the Bible. Dances like yellow pudding. Stickball. Funky yellow man, little thing with the guy comes out of the face. And he's like, oh, what you girl cooking you? What is the rap music? They're hipping a little hopping, a little bit, a little bopping. So they don't know what the chance is all about. You see?
Totally different part of Branson.
Is that different? Is that down there?
to your butt.
I went looking for him, but I was with my parents.
Silver dollar nipples.
Have you been down there before?
Yeah.
Is it fun? Have
We
you been
stayed
to
at a
I've never
Branson?
been
condo.
there.
It was mostly it was a vacation that was like, hey, come join us. We're wanting to take Drew down there, and there's plenty of room. If you can get the time off of work, let's do a little family vacation.
Sure.
And I wasn't like super psyched to go there. We went to Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede restaurant, which is like a medieval times,
Oh.
but it was like rodeo
huge
and
tits, huge big
cowboys and
tits.
stuff. Well, that too.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Jerry Springer was there in my group.
He was actually there
because he was
Just
hosting
hanging out?
The Price is Right in town, and he was there, and like they serve lunch, and it was like fried chicken and
The mayor
stuff.
of Cincinnati.
Yeah, and he was
Unreal.
there, and then we went to a wax museum, and then we went and did go-karts, and then we just chilled out at the condo, and like we watched
How old
The
were you?
Sandlot. Oh, this is when I was working at Co-op.
So, like,
I would have been in my 30s.
did you talk to Jerry Springer?
No, he was like a row down.
Okay.
but he was like in my dinner group.
Did they have like a spotlight on him? Like, look at this, look who the fuck it is.
Yeah, they clearly knew he was going to be there, just so they could promote.
That's
Like,
funny.
hey, go see this show, and he got a free meal out of it. But it was like,
man.
A succulent Chinese meal.
yeah,
That's
But
funny.
Branson, not a place I need to go back to.
We'll go sometime.
Seen it.
Now, I've been up to the Dells a handful of times in my life, and it's
Paul
always
Bunyan's
like,
for breakfast.
what's that?
Paul Bunyan's for breakfast.
I don't know if I've had that.
You should.
I'm
If
weary.
you go back.
I'm weary of things up there because there's a place called Moose Jaw, and everyone's walking around with fucking rock hard cocks. Like, this is the fucking best place. It's like, this place fucking sucks. And then they got a place town called Niggs, and I'm like, what are we? Yeah. Nig apostrophe S.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean,
It's there. Monk's is good.
okay,
Monk's is good.
maybe
There's some good restaurants.
it's
there.
like Eastern Bloc people working up there. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, it's all like a bunch of the Polish are working there
Yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
What's it?
A lot of Polish. I think a lot of Romani. Probably some Serbians.
What's it down in Branson? Did you make note of, like, man, there seems to be an insane influx
No.
of this ethnicity or
I
this?
just saw a lot of retired white people.
Just a sea of them.
Yeah. And I didn't know if they were local or if they were tourists and, they were doing the same shit I was. I don't know. But it was like a big time fanny pack crowd.
No, a couple weeks ago, I told her, I was like, honey, you're wanting to take a 6-year-old to Branson. Also, I don't want to go to fucking Branson. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay home. Oh, okay. So we stayed home.
It was that easy.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Good for you.
And we got some stuff done. Like, we got a bunch of crap out of the basement. I am much closer to starting on The Office, which means much
Yeah, I've heard
closer
that.
to you. Fucking stuff it, brother.
Uh-huh.
So you haven't started on The Office. You're just now closer to starting on it.
Much closer.
Okay.
Much closer.
I guess that's
It's-
better than being further away from starting.
Yeah,
These
it
regrets.
doesn't help that. And it's funny, the whole time she's like, how do we wind up with this much shit? And I go, you keep coming home with it. Well, no, I don't. I'm like, how many holidays or how many times you go visit your mom, you come back home with a bunch of shit that I tell you is shit. Or you see something, we'll just grab this or whatever, or we should throw this out. No, let's hold on to it or whatever. Like
You put her in charge of the money.
I was like, yeah, I know.
So she can put you in charge of the clutter. So you can purge a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Snake eating its own tail.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But no, we got some stuff done around the house. I got to spend a lot of quality time with Henry. That's what was important.
Yeah, I got to spend a little quality time.
He did. You want to speak to that?
So Derek and Henry got to attend their first live wrestling show.
On Wednesday, April 2nd, Peoria, Illinois is where the best wrestle. As All Elite Wrestling presents Dynamite and Collision, 2 of professional wrestling's biggest shows, all in one night. Be there live as anything can happen on the final show before AEW Dynasty, and witness the greatest professional wrestlers return to Peoria for the first time in a year.
Let's get down to business.
AEW Dynamite and Collision from Peoria Civic Center, Wednesday, April 2nd. Tickets on sale this Friday starting at $20 at AEWTIX.com.
That's right.
I had the box for AEW wrestling. Jason was feeling under the weather, and we were supposed to record Radio Rewind, and we postponed that, and no one was using the wrestling tickets at work, and I was like, you know what? Let's have some fun. So I shot Derek a message and was just like, hey, would the 3 of you like to join me for AEW at the Civic Center tonight at 7 o'clock? I got the box. It's going to be live on television. Good time.
What was it? Collision? Rampage?
Yeah. And they did a Ring of Honor match, which featured Dustin Runnels and 2 of the Von Erichs.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we saw Gold Dust right out the gate.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Derek checked in with Shauna. They were all in. They met me up there, and boy, that kid had a blast.
Yes, he
They
did.
like that, huh?
Oh, he had a good time.
He didn't know much about professional wrestling before, right?
Not a ton.
But then he got to see some guys dressed like maniacs doing front
Yeah.
flips and shit, and was like, yeah.
He was yelling. He was banging,
He's sitting
clapping
there
along.
banging on the
He was
the
picking his guys
thing
who
with
was going to
Dustin.
win.
What do you remember when he didn't know what he was
Yeah,
doing?
I
But
know.
no. Like when he started chanting "asshole" with everybody, he didn't know. He didn't know any better. It's like the crowd starts chanting "asshole," and here comes Henry, "asshole, asshole." Like,
He comes by it, honestly.
Yeah, he's an honest boy.
yeah, he's a very good boy.
What did when the show was over? Did anything come of this? Was he like, I want to see something like that again? This is on TV. Where can I watch it? Tell me more about
A lot
this.
of roughhousing. I'm a wrestler, and tackling dad and stuff like that.
Tackling dad.
tackling dad, tackling dad. I love you, daddy.
Are you gonna take him back?
We'll see. Like, if it comes back around, and he's like, "Yeah, Dad, I don't want to go." Fuck yeah.
I think between
WWE'd be a good one.
Yeah.
between here, like Bloomington and Springfield, I bet at least once a year you can have one of those
easily.
promotions come through.
Oh, sure.
And they'll do sometimes like family fun packs, and you can get like some upper bowl seats together cheaper, you know, because it costs a lot to go to those shows sometimes. You got like, he doesn't get in for free. His ticket costs just as much as yours and Shauna's, and then all them fees and shit. So.
Well, he said the Von Erichs. He said Dustin Runnels.
Yeah.
I think John Moxley there.
He was.
That's cool.
Cope, Adam Copeland, a.k.a.
Sure. He was at the
Edge.
last one I went there. Yeah.
He wrestled the main event. And I mean, I got to see Tony Storm, so that was good for me.
Bane, Penelope Ford, you two slop tarts are about to get double teamed like you never dreamed.
And yes, and tonight, the games are over. Tonight, we fight. Tonight, you meet the team of
Thunder Tits!
No, dude, it's Thunderstorm.
Not anymore. Strap yourself in, girls. You're in for a bumpy night.
Brian Danielson, or he's
For
kind of
both of us.
retired.
No, he wasn't there.
Is he kind of retired?
I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
Because I don't watch AEW.
Me neither. So I'm trying to pull names that I would.
Yeah.
Swerve Strickland, was he there?
Swerve was there.
Swerve's
he
house.
wrestled.
Henry was very upset about his who was his lady teammate.
Sunday. You can see it right now. What did he do? What the hell is wrong? Wow. Willow has been wiped out by Moxley.
Oh crap! I can't remember.
And
She was cute though.
She got like sucker
She was
punched or
thick.
something.
Ooh.
She was thicky.
She was fun.
Henry was very upset. He did not like the bad guys. He's like, boo! He was real good with the thumbs down. Boo! And
Yeah.
just loud as shit. That kid could get loud. It was
About
wonderful.
halfway through, I looked over to Derek and I was just like, "So do you get it now? Like we're all in here playing make believe, and you just go with it and enjoy the show."
It was fun. It was fun. He
Those
had
are
a
fun.
blast.
That's great.
It's different experiencing it live than
Yeah.
watching it on television, and that was something like I loved watching it on television, and I didn't
sure.
experience it live until I was like 13.
Yeah.
And I
oh
bought
god, when
my
those
own ticket.
fireballs went off, he's like, "Oh, that's real fire!" Like, yeah, buddy. Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's been fun taking, a few people to their first show. It was a delayed first timer.
Very
Oh,
delayed.
yeah.
But better late than never.
Yeah.
So.
Well, great. It sounds like and sitting in the box is always the way to go. I'm so spoiled now. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, you want some seats? Upper, lower bowl?
Get away
no.
from me.
A pass.
Pass.
Can't do it.
Thanks.
Next up, hopefully Coheed and Cambria and Periphery
Ooh, that
and
sounds fun.
Mastodon
There you
in
go.
the arena.
When's that coming up?
June.
This is us running out of magic, losing touch, all or nothing, swimming against the undercurrently. I'm accountable for every little obstacle in your way.
Okay, be here before you know it.
Yep.
As far as how I kicked off my vacation, the Friday just before I started my vacation, we did a cavalcade live stream. Allison, Andrew, and I, and Colt, aka Dad in Arms, a pretty prominent dude in the Mo2 community, joined us. We did a rewatch in honor of She-Ra's 40th anniversary of The Secret of the Sword. We had a very good time doing that.
What was the secret?
Oh, yeah, can you tell us?
It's He-Man's sister.
Oh, that was the secret?
That's the secret.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a pretty nice secret.
I feel like that's been done before.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay.
And then this was quite the surprise. It kind of happened last minute and fell in my lap. I actually was on GDL.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
We tuned in. I think that was a Monday night, right?
Sunday. You both were in the chats. I really appreciated you guys showing up. I got to do that with Quip, of course, Gary, and one of my favorite dudes, Ryan Dole. So it was a lot of fun.
Bob's son.
Exactly.
He held the pen and everything.
Bobson, that's right.
Bobson. It was a lot of fun. I was very honored to get to do that.
Derek was on my TV.
I was on your TV.
He said,
Wiki Box.
sometimes funny or something like that.
Yes.
Like that was your... Did you write that, or did Quip put that
Quip
on
may
you?
have put it in there for me. But he knows I like a good
That means you're the funny one, Jason.
I don't know about that.
Because we know how he feels about me, because I keep threatening to super kick him through a barbershop window.
Well, he's got he wants that, though.
Yeah.
He wants
he
that to
probably
happen.
does.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad you got to do that. And I'm glad the vacation was a success. I would have gone to AEW, but I was sick. I never get sick. I was at
this is
out of work for 3 days, and it was awful. So
I'm sorry.
Glad to be on the other side of it. I'm glad you guys had fun too, because Dustin was like, "We'll reschedule Radio Rewind if you want, and you'll go to AEW." And I was like, "Nah, let's not do that." And then I get sick, and we have to reschedule it anyway. So
Yeah.
it's all right. Que sera, sera.
Whatever will be, will be.
And whatever
the
will
future's
be,
not ours, you see?
whatever will be is unfortunately a dead Batman. We lost Val Kilmer.
Oh, yeah.
What? I love breaking all this news 6 weeks later.
Yeah. Well, you never know. This may be their...
There's no way anybody listening to this doesn't know Val Kilmer died already.
What was the official cause of death? Was it death by hanging?
I thought he had throat cancer.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Not hanging.
No, it wasn't hanging.
No.
He's Huckleberries galore now in the
He
afterlife.
had a scarf around his neck for the past 5-6
He
years.
had the
right?
trach whole thing.
Yeah.
His son had to narrate the documentary. He had to read his dad's words, but Val would talk in it, and he had to constantly push on it and stuff, but still kept a sense of humor.
Did you
about
see
it.
that quote from Will Forte, Saturday Night Live's Will Forte?
Mm-mm.
So Will Forte had worked with Val Kilmer on the MacGruber movie.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer was the main villain, and he was the big bad guy. And I guess during that time frame, they honestly became very close. And I think Val Kilmer lived with Will Forte for like 6 months or something. They had
I know
interesting...
Val lived out in Santa Fe, New Mexico, because when I was researching about that being a potential move at some point, I was like, who the fuck lives out here? And Val Kilmer, his name popped up.
You think it was because of the dry heat?
I think so.
You think that's good for his condition?
And I think just his personality and his vibe and the desert suited him, apparently.
He did wear a lot
well.
of turquoise.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said at one point during their friendship, Val Kilmer said to Will Forte, you and me, we should do The Amazing Race, CBS's own Amazing Race.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, and Will Forte is like, nah, I don't think I can do that. He says it's the biggest regret in his life that he didn't go do that with Val Kilmer.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, of course, hindsight.
Hindsight's always 20/20, but that would have been fun.
Anyway,
And
I thought that was an interesting
something adventurous documented with a good friend. That's rare.
I would have liked to have just seen Forte straight, because he wouldn't be performing the entire. Well, he probably could do a character and stay in it for the entire run around. He's nuts.
Yeah,
but I would like to see the real Will Forte. That would have been fun.
I think he's a soft-spoken, friendly, serious-feeling guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once he turns it on, it's
on like Donkey
it's
Kong.
10. Yeah, you're at a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
He'll always be my Batman.
There you go.
You know what? He was the first Batman I saw in the theater. To be fair, Forever was the first one I saw on the big screen.
Well, I'm wondering if that's the case for me too. Now that you say that, I don't know.
Him and Nicole Kidman, and then you got
Dr. Chase Meridian.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's doing his thing. I didn't hate Forever.
I love Batman
hated
Forever.
Batman and Robin. So like I was on board with the Schumacher era for the first couple of years.
It's objectively, Batman and Robin is very, very bad. Can I go back and watch it and enjoy it? In a sense, yes. But it is very
Now, was Batman and Robin in the birdcage?
well, placed under a tire, they probably could have been.
Okay.
There is a giant bird cage in there. I think they came out about the same time. There might have been a lot of reuse of like wardrobe and sets.
Okay.
Maybe that's it, buddy.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think that's what it is. Hey, we are here tonight. We're talking about the Raccoons, and you may be wondering, why are we talking about the Raccoons?
That's a great question, Derek. Why are we talking
because
about
it is a
Raccoons?
delicious pick from our brother from a Canadian mother, and that's going to be Nostalgia Nate.
Wait, you've eaten raccoon?
I'm sorry?
You said it was delicious.
I said
a succulent raccoon meal?
Didn't he do that for
I've
you?
never eaten Rakin, a trash panda.
No, I would, though.
Henry also treated Uncle Dustin to some of his line reads.
Yeah, he turned parrot mode on for me.
What, from like The Room and stuff?
Yeah.
Like
He
Henry's
leaves
greatest hits kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty
I've
much.
said something, and then Henry goes, a succulent Chinese meal? I see you know your judo well. And then he leans in and we go, Dad, can I say the thing to Uncle Dustin? I was like, the thing, you know, the I did not hit her, but I don't want to get in trouble. I was like, yeah, you can say it for Uncle Dustin. Immediately turns to him, I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
And how was it in person?
I laughed. And I looked at Derek and I shook my head and I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing to this kid, but it's amusing in the moment. But I don't know what the long-term effects of this are going to be.
I don't think there's going to be negative long-term effects.
I don't think DCFS has a phone number anymore. I think you have to use their app or go to the website.
Yeah. There's been some horrible shit that's been going on with DCFS. I think telling, hey, my friend's kid's
he's cussing.
quoting Tommy Wiseau. They're like,
But the father's present?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. Goodbye.
Okay.
You're fine. Goodbye. No, Nate picked The Raccoons, which was an animated series from Gillis Wiseman Productions. 4 specials aired between 1980 and 1984 until the series itself premiered, debuting as a series on July 4th of 1985.
hold on, that's America's holiday. You're a Canadian cartoon. What are you doing?
Son of a
Nobody's going to watch on July 4th.
Disney, hold on. Disney Channel made a choice, man.
They knew what they were doing.
They could have they probably thought like, hey, it's July 4th weekend. Kids are going to want to learn about raccoons.
Now, do we know if this
I'm
was
not an executive.
No, believe me, I know. Was this a free Disney weekend, perchance?
You know, that's a good question.
Because we
I'm gonna call
sometimes
Nancy at the Disney.
I don't know how
Network.
one would look.
she's still working there.
Yeah, she hasn't
Still with
retired
that big
yet.
giant headset.
She
too.
was like, late 20s, early 30s when she first started talking to me. So she should be close to retirement age by now.
about that time.
You're all set. Okay. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm Nancy, an operator here at the Disney Channel, telling you that all these wonderful programs that you're seeing on this special Disney Channel preview can be yours all the time for just pennies a day. That's right, family movies, series, and specials that you can't see anywhere else. Programming selected for every member of your family. How do you top that? Well, give us a call right now and you'll also receive this.
New subscribers to the Disney Channel will receive a $10 gift certificate for the Disney Store. With 120 locations, the Disney Store is the most magical place on earth to shop. You'll find exciting merchandise for children of all ages, including selections from Disney's newest animated releases.
And be sure to check with your local cable operator for a discount on installation or other special offers when you subscribe to the Disney Channel. This is a limited time offer, so do act now. Dial 1-800-847-9000. Our operators are standing by. The Disney Channel. Bring it home right now. Disney Channel, this is Nancy. May I help you?
The only reason why she's
Dustin, call her right now or tell her not to check her 401k.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, Nancy.
Tell her to wait to retire.
Stick around a little bit longer.
Tell her to wait to retire. Things are not good.
It's come up on the show before where we talk about Disney Channel, and when we were young, Disney Channel was a premium channel for which you had to pay monthly, and I absolutely didn't have that.
Nope.
And I was very thrilled when we had the free weekends because you got to see like weird live action shit like that Pooh Corner stuff.
Yeah, get your VHSs ready. Dumbo Circus and Welcome to Pooh Corner block from 6 to 7 a.m. on a Saturday.
It's an interesting thing, right? Like when like this whole new channel of kids entertainment opens up,
And you're like, what's this whole other world I don't know
Mickey
about?
Mouse Club?
Or imagine being like a kid and you don't know the free weekend's coming and you start flipping.
Yeah.
Yep. And once I found out it was on, I was like, Sharon, clear my calendar. It's the
Sharon!
Disney Channel
You were
free
largely
preview
a
weekend.
drunk. That's how
I
you
will
yelled
get
at
my
your mother.
VHS tapes and I will record programming.
Sharon, clear my calendar and get Nancy on the phone.
I need to get Nancy on the phone now. I don't think this would have been because typically free weekends, whether it was Disney or HBO, whomever, usually the free weekends they would do it in the fall and do it in the spring.
I would have no way of knowing if and when they were coming. It always was a stumble across.
Yeah.
So you're hitting up on the up channel, and all of a sudden, channel 23 is no longer blurry.
You were 23?
I don't remember. I was just kind of pissed.
We were 22.
Well, how about that? That's crazy, guys.
Isn't it?
But when it's all of a sudden not blurry, you're like, oh my god, what?
Hey,
you feel like you're getting away with something.
What channel was NBC?
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
channel 10.
We were channel 10 too. I didn't have to relearn anything when we moved out of East
Man,
Korea.
that's crazy, dude.
Man, that's nuts.
We're not doing a podcast about Continental Cablevision, are we?
We can.
No,
Derek
no.
could.
I mean, as long as we make it interesting.
Yeah.
Just get Derek in some sort of trance and put a mic in front of him.
Find a good structure.
Give him 10 feet and let him go.
Get a fucking spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, next episode, I got some beef with the sheet.
Beef with the sheet. It's
beef?
a new segment.
Next episode, I got beef with the sheet.
Beef sheet.
Beef with the sheet.
Beef
with the
sheet.
sheet. Give
Beef,
me a host with beef with the sheet.
Beef.
Yeah, no, it came out July 4th, 1985. The Raccoons would run for 5 seasons consisting of 60 episodes, coming to an end on August 28th of 1992. Your number one song at the time, Sussudio by Phil Collins.
Shit, that's so fucking good.
Yeah.
God, I'm not joking. I fucking love that song.
You love you some Sussudio,
I
baby.
love that song.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. It is a good one. Your number one movie, Rambo: First Blood, Part 2.
Wait.
He's right.
First Blood Part 2?
That's it.
Yeah.
So it should be Second Blood.
No, it's the second part of the First Blood.
I think there are 5 Rambo films,
and they're all First Blood, but it's like
What?
Part 3,
well, the
Part
last
4.
one I think is called Final Blood.
I think you're right.
I think it is.
I do believe you're correct.
But yeah, those are
All
always
the blood
confusing.
is gone.
All of the blood.
Because it was
All
just
the blood is gone. Yeah, the
beef,
sky
beef,
is-
beef.
Oh,
beef.
there we go.
Oh, it's
It's a
trying to-
mashup.
There you go. Live mashup Monday. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious
Get those two together.
vignetta. Great job, by the way, with that.
You're welcome. I haven't listened to it. Oh, did you?
You're welcome.
And also with you.
Congratulations to you, sir.
I'm proud of you.
I did good.
First Blood, and then the second movie is called Rambo: First Blood Part,
Part
2.
two,
It's
yeah.
an insane name.
Yeah.
First movie's great.
Kind of a dumb name, but
Great first flick.
Hey, they had action figures.
they
We
sure
should
did.
talk about those sometime.
Let's get Derek in a trance,
Yeah,
put a microphone in front of him.
Brought to you by Coleco. No, it had a cartoon and action figures.
Yeah, we talked about it.
No.
I was telling Jason because he
You did what?
forgets.
He does forget things.
Is this Radio Rewind?
It will
What day
be
is
in
it?
2 days.
Yes.
2 days, my friend. The Raccoons follows the adventures of Bert Raccoon as well as his friends and roommates, married couple Ralph and Melissa Raccoon.
Why is he living with a married couple? Is he their third?
I didn't ask you any questions, bro.
How do these raccoons work from Canada?
I watched the pilot and I didn't realize they were married until I did some reading on Wikipedia.
They didn't concentrate on
Does it remind you of Office Space? I looked out the window and the squirrels were married.
Forgot about that part.
It's how he reconciles squirrels having sex.
My question is, I was reading. It was Ralph and Melissa. Is that right?
Ralph and Melissa. Yes.
Interesting,
Names?
plain names.
Yeah.
Just like it's like when you name your dog Alexander or something. It's it's a weird
Or Brandon.
Yeah. Or
Let's go, Brandon.
Or Henry
Go-
or George.
Go make in the yard.
Oh shit.
They are married, which you think, okay, they're adults.
Yeah.
Very least early 20s, maybe late 20s in terms of how we think as human beings in our lifespan. Bert seems like a
mental patient sometimes.
It seems like he would be like an older kid, but he's like living with these adults. So he's maybe their contemporary, right?
Yeah.
Later,
Maybe they all went to college.
Later season, Ralph's relatives come into play in the show.
And the niece becomes a love interest?
Yes. Ralph's niece becomes a love interest of Ralph's contemporary. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Yo, why is this a kid show about a raccoon dating?
Raccoons mature faster, similar.
They're nocturnal.
I don't.
They get crazy in the nighttime.
Maybe that's it.
Sleep all day, party all night, raccoon style.
It seemed odd to me.
Yeah, when you put it like that.
Hey, you know what kids like? Rom-coms. They also like cute animals.
They also like
together.
Raccoons.
Yeah.
Raccoons.
Bert wears a hockey jersey.
Yes, he does.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a toque as well?
The trio are usually forced to defend their home of the evergreen forest from the schemes of the rich and greedy aardvark Cyril Sneer.
Didn't know he was an aardvark, thought he had a penis nose.
Not until I did research that I know that these like fleshy pink creatures were aardvarks.
Yeah,
because they do have that weird like Dick Gonzo nose from the Muppets. It just kind of goes out and then flops down like a fucking foreskin or something. It's
flaccid.
Yeah, it's
flaccid.
Off-putting.
Yeah, I don't love it. Pick a different creature.
Please do that. Why not a wolf?
Wolverine.
Yeah, how many aardvarks are there in the Great White North?
I don't
and
know.
are they hairless?
Them being as pink as they were and without definition on their skin,
I felt they were more of like a purple. Whatever.
I thought it was pink.
I thought it was pink, and
pink is my favorite crayon.
And they do seem hairless.
Steven Tyler.
Does Steven Tyler look like my my mom's hot friend, who's a girl?
I don't know. I haven't seen your mom's hot friend.
Well, just like
in general,
what you think she would look
I
like.
think he looks like somebody's like wild aunt.
He looks like Lisa Rinna's sister.
Lisa Rinna?
Yeah, because they both got those lips.
Okay, all right.
Lisa Rinna.
All right.
She's had a lot of work done.
You cherish her.
Looks like he looks.
Cherish her, Harry Hamlin. Cyril seeks to further his personal wealth by any means necessary, including destroying the evergreen forest. The raccoons are not alone, however, as they are helped by their friend Schaefer the sheepdog and his son, as well as Cedric, Cyril's son, and Sophia Tutu, Cedric's girlfriend, all aardvarks. In time, the series would see Cyril's behavior soften to the point of him acting more as an anti-hero, going so far as to make sure his actions and business practices were more responsible. Originally, this is kind of something I had forgotten about until revisiting this. Originally, the premise of the show would see these characters existing in an almost secret world within the evergreen forest and would feature a park ranger and his family. The humans, naturally, would remain unaware of what the human-like animals were up to. By Season 2, this concept, as well as the human characters, would be ditched in favor of having a loose fantasy world occupied by humanoid animals leading everyday lives. The main themes of the series would be messages of environmentalism, friendship, and teamwork.
And friends with benefits.
And friends with benefits.
Bert living with his friend and his friend's wife.
Hey, Cyril.
Yahoo!
What that nose do?
Cyril's getting up there. I don't know if that nose do much. You want to talk to his son.
Yeah.
What's his son's name? Codex? What is it?
Cedric.
Cedric.
Codex.
I don't know.
Kodak.
Samaflange.
So,
Pokemon.
If you
Kids, listen to the rap music. Kids, listen to the rap music. What do you like to play?
Pokemon.
Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. What do you like to play?
Pokemon.
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. You see, the kids, they listen to the rap, which gives them the brain damage. You see, with their hippin' and the hoppin' and the pippin' and the boppin', so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see, jazz is like Jello pudding. No, actually, it's more like Kodak film. No, actually, jazz is like a new coat. It'll be around forever.
He's not one of the regular characters, but his name was like Samaritan or something. Sam Samaritan.
Sam a flange. That's what he said.
Voiced by Les Lie. You can't do that on television.
I heard that.
For those who don't know, yeah, he's the only adult male cast member of You Can't Do That on Television. Another very famous Canadian show.
Okay, sir. That's cool.
Late 70s to maybe late 80s.
Yeah,
it's a sketch comedy
show.
Had
a good run.
Precursor of like All That. But the Canadian show, weird program, and he was the only guy who was an adult on the show, and he did a voice.
He was great
on the Raccoons.
Interesting. I missed that. Thank you for that fun fact.
Thank you, sir.
Well, this was I was looking through everyone involved in the show, like on Wikipedia.
I recognize
it's a pretty
the name
healthy
or two.
list.
Yeah,
I did not, except for Les Lie, and I was like, "Who are these people?" Because a lot of times when we on this show we're talking about cartoons, and we see kind of a handful, the Frank Welkers of the world, that kind of
your
shit.
Pat Fraley's, your Susie Blue.
And you just say, okay, I recognize this guy. I recognize this guy. I went through this list, and just as a cursory glance, I did not recognize anyone until I hit Les Lie.
One that jumped out at me, and he did a voice on one of the specials, was John Schneider, who was one of the Duke boys.
There were a lot of musicians.
He was
Rita
Jonathan
Coolidge
Kent.
was
shit
one.
ton of
Bertie
musicians.
Higgins.
Oh, I miss Bertie.
Yeah.
So they
rockin'.
had, or no, sorry, it wasn't Bertie Higgins. It was Rupert Holmes, the Pina Colada guy.
I forget that.
So they had a few musicians that were involved in the specials. That weren't involved in the series.
John Schneider of Chips fame, or no, Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard, and he was also a recording artist.
Which is funny because I come across his records at sales all the time.
Yeah, sure. Way before Smallville.
Oh yeah.
Hush, don't talk now. It won't change anything anyhow. Just hold me while the shadows bring us near. I know you're not in love with me. I'm not asking you to be. And there's no use pretending why we're here. You don't need to try and fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around enough.
Who was he on Smallville?
He was Jonathan Kent. Yeah, Pa Kent.
Nice. Well, that's a good second run for that guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, damn.
Until they killed him.
What?
Tractor.
Was that a tractor?
I don't remember.
I think it was a heart attack.
Oh.
Typically, when Pa Kent dies, unless it's a Zack Snyder film, it's usually a heart attack.
Could have been a tractor.
Oh shit!
Long ago.
Studio.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Just had to get that out.
Raccoons.
Sometimes you gotta. Did you guys look at all into the creation and production of this?
I did.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? Kevin something?
Kevin Gillis.
Kevin Gillis
is the main dude's name. He had originally conceived it with a friend, Gary Dunford, when they were working on the Canadian program Celebrity Cooks. What I found weird, and maybe you saw it too, because I know you'll typically go to Wikipedia as well.
I go to a lot of forums.
What about the GeoCities? You find many?
No.
Oh shit.
Substack.
I went to a Substack though.
What about Telegraph?
And I went to Tallgraph.
You look like a Telegraph man.
And I went to Beef Sheet.
Beef Sheet, huh?
Beef Sheet.
Beef Sheet.
I went to Beef Sheet and I found all these
Beef Sheet and Boogie
tidbits. I got beef with the sheet.
I'm looking forward to hearing about it. I'm sure I'll hear about it. That'll be an easy one. I'll hear about it next week.
I'll see you in court.
Good.
I like that.
I like that. God damn it.
Am I the only one that actually was familiar with this property?
Oh, no. This
Okay.
was I got some shit to say about this.
Okay.
But what I found weird was in the Wikipedia entry, it said something about an incident at a cottage was the inspiration for this show, and presumptively involving a raccoon, because him and Gary were like staying in like some rental cottage together and just churning out like I think 3 episodes a day of Celebrity Cooks. I found this interview from like 1985 that I think was with CBC. And he just was very casual about like how him and Gary came up with it. There's no mention of like some odd incident. So I couldn't find anything as to what that incident was. I'm going to assume that they caught a raccoon in their trash and it managed to get its little raccoon hand into the finger.
Like gave him the bird.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
And
not
then
very Canadian.
Took off. No, it's one of those damn American coons.
Yeah.
Border Patrol.
Yeah. Dunford would drop out of the project. Gillis would press forward. Gillis approached Ottawa lawyer Sheldon Wiseman, who, seeing the potential in this idea, would gather creatives to produce the first special. Production on the Christmas Raccoons began in 1979, delivering the special for broadcast on December 17th of 1980 on CBC. The popularity of this first special would lead to 2 sequel specials, The Raccoons on Ice and The Raccoons in the Lost Star.
This is where we build our own Superdome.
Can the raccoons save their lake?
1 week from tonight, we have a hockey game here.
We can whip anyone.
First in the clear.
Raccoons on Ice, Wednesday.
As well as a direct-to-video special, The Raccoons, Let's Dance.
Did you ever dream about the Stanley Cup and you scored the winning goal? You got 100 hugs from all those lugs while your parents cheered at home. You can do it. I knew you could do it. Sure you can do it. And you can too. But did you ever wish you were like the skating girl?
The specials.
I was gonna say I saw the Christmas special.
Yeah, I think
Like back in the day, or building out for this.
It aired in the '80s, so that's before I was born. But that was like the only frame of reference I had.
I remember seeing it, but
was
I mean,
the
I was
Christmas
born in '82 and
Raccoon special. So it apparently was aired for many years, probably in some form of syndication. Around the holidays, whether it was on Disney. I highly doubt, because I didn't have the Disney Channel for a lot of the time. And if they weren't doing free preview weekends at Christmas time, so the Raccoons Christmas special had to be airing somewhere, because I revisited that in preparation for this. And I was like, I definitely remember watching this multiple times.
Somebody could have licensed it. The special specifically.
But I didn't, I had no recollection of the cartoon.
Now, the specials proved so popular that in 1981, Wiseman would be approached by the 3 U.S. networks, CBS, ABC, and NBC, to produce 13 episodes of a series for the Raccoons. In the end, the concept would go to series in 1984, with the CBC and the Disney Channel funding the production, which cost close to $4.5 million to make. Here in the U.S., all 5 seasons would be a staple in the 80s and early 90s programming on Disney. In Canada, the home channel would be CBC. So that's a very quick rundown of the production of it all, how it came to be, and what have you. Now, you looked into the cast, and Les Lai is who jumped out at you.
He wasn't one of the main cast. He was just like he probably popped up a handful of times
or something like that. Because when I looked at like the various voices, that you had your principal cast, and even that had some people cycling in and out, because you had some people doing voices for the special. You had some people who were with it from day one, from the very first special all the way to the last episode. As we'll find out here in a minute, Melissa had I think 4 different voice actors over the course of the series, but the list of guests they had was pretty damn long. I'm assuming that's where you saw Les at.
Yes, correct.
But There are some people that are part of the main cast that stand out to me. Len Carlson, he's come up a number of times.
Yeah,
He was
I
Bert.
recognize that name.
Yeah, we've brought up Len a few times.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Most recently, I
yeah,
believe.
he did like fucking 5 voices on that or some shit.
Oh, and he's also the voice of Sundown, Jason's favorite.
Yeah,
I like him. Can't do it, guys.
Sweet T Johnson. We changed his name.
Yeah,
It's Sweet T Calhoun. That's what it was.
Sugar Blood Leonard.
Got the diabetes.
That's right.
Barbecue Billy. Bob Dermer is Ralph. Rita Coolidge would voice Melissa in the first and second
was a
specials. Yes. Dottie West would voice her in the third special. I believe I'm assuming it's Linda Feige because it's spelled the same way.
Oh boy, how about that?
Would voice her in season 1, but the heavy lifting season 2 through 5, Melissa would be voiced by Susan Roman. Marvin Goldhar was Cedric Sneer. Sharon Lewis was Sophia Tutu. Carl Banas was Schaefer the dog, and Sharon Lewis also voiced Brew the puppy.
Desmond Tutu as himself.
Yes, Desmond Tutu.
Is this Sharon Lewis and
I
Bram?
wondered that too. No, it's different Sharon Lewis. I was like, no
Sherry
fucking
Lewis
way.
and Lamb Chop.
Sherry Lewis and Lamb.
That's that. Oh, was it Sherry Lewis? Okay, I thought it was Sharon Lewis.
These Canadian joints it's all government funded. Is that correct? That's all.
Yeah,
all
there's a
their-
lot more government funding.
Okay.
There for
Good for them.
creating programming.
Good job, Canada.
Yeah,
Dustin's all about it.
it's almost like
I
they've-
love supporting the arts, and you get raccoon cartoons
Yeah.
sometimes.
Michael McGee, which that name sounded familiar.
You were
voiced
thinking
Cyril
McGee
Sneed.
and me.
I was not thinking McGee.
Oh,
and
you
me.
were. Jason found some VHS
He
tapes.
did
Very
find some-
recently.
Yes, you did.
I can't stop not buying them.
We'll have a party. I haven't watched those since I was a camp counselor at Camp of Champions from the summers of 96 to 99.
Noted.
Yeah. McGee and Me Marathon.
Yeah.
Patron pick McGee and Me.
Hey,
It was like Cool World, but with Jesus.
but with Jesus.
Yeah.
With a smart ass PG rated sidekick that's a
Yeah.
cartoon
Yeah.
imaginary friend.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right, he
Pretty
was
cool.
Smurf-esque.
Yeah. They're
Jeff-
coming back. Sorry.
What are?
The Smurfs. Rihanna is now Smurfette, not Katy Perry. The torch has been passed.
Oh, has it?
There
Is it
this guy's-
CGI or it's
the Smurfs. They got to go into the real world.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they got to. Papa gets sucked off by a UFO and taken away.
Say that again.
Say that again, please.
Yeah. Anybody who watches the show Ghosts gets what I'm saying. He is drawn into the sky and disappears, and he's like, "Avenge me!" And then the Smurfs, they show up in the real world and they're interacting with people, and it's coming soon to a theater near you, according to AMC.
Now, am
see about
I
that.
incorrect, or was Hank Azaria Gargamel?
He was. Now there's two Gargamels. There's
I
a
thought it was Alan
Gargamel
Cumming.
brother.
What's
I
that?
thought it was Alan Cumming was.
Oh,
Gargamel.
no.
I don't.
It was Hank Azaria.
In my mind, it's Hank Azaria.
Unless there was a squeakquel.
It's stunt casting. It's the perfect guy. He fucking looks like Gargamel.
Yeah, that's true. Jeffrey Winter was the narrator you heard at the opening of the episode, and should be noted Lisa Lougheed was Lisa Raccoon. She is also notable for singing the very popular end credit song "Run With Us."
When darkness falls, leaving shadows in the night, don't be afraid. Wipe that fear from your eyes. Desperate love keeps on driving you wrong. Don't be afraid. You're not alone. You can run with us. We got everything you need.
which is I think it's still a banger, and many Canadians still consider it a banger.
And also featured in the 2010 mega hit, Hobo with a Shotgun.
You're goddamn right. You better believe that's in my fucking notes.
Hobo
with a shotgun.
I heard Gene Hackman had a shotgun. Is that right?
I very well may have. I don't know. Maybe his character did in the Birdcage, or perhaps in Hoosiers.
Oh, Hobo.
Oh, Jason.
They're called unhoused.
Tisk.
What? I call him unhoused.
Yeah.
Unhoused with a shotgun.
Unhoused with a shotgun.
That's what I. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman was unhoused with a shotgun.
Sounds like a really shitty show on like HGTV.
Naked and Afraid.
Yeah. After it's HG After Dark.
I've been working on houses for the last 20 years, and I have a chip on my shoulder and a shotgun. Together, we're unhoused with a shotgun.
The Falling Down edition.
I like to shoot things.
I want to see HGTV After Dark. I want to see when things get just a little saucy.
A little saucy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
Yeah,
operating.
they're buffing the wood.
Buffing the wood in the buff.
Naked and sanding.
Ooh. Oh.
Naked.
Fuck it. I watch it.
Naked and unafraid to be naked.
Yes. Let's get into the music of the series. It was known for its primarily new wave soundtrack and scoring. The popular single from the show, Run With Us, was initially covered by Stephen Lunt in season 1. You familiar with that name at all?
No.
No. Additional music was recorded by Canadian singer Luba.
Luba Dooba Ding Dong.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Is that right? Luba Dooba Ding Dong?
I think so.
Luba's still alive, by the way.
Luba Stank.
Luba Stink, yes. they were. That was the super group.
Yep. Said songs, along with Run With Us, were re-recorded by Lougheed. Additional artists that contributed music for the Raccoons included cast members Dottie West and John Schneider, as well as Rita Coolidge, Rupert Holmes, and even Leo Sayer.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I forgot. Leo Sayer.
What is Leo Sayer? Is he part of a group?
You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night away. He looked like Richard Simmons, had a white boy afro.
Yeah.
He was British,
I know the
think.
name.
Or
I
maybe he's
can't-
Canadian. Fuck, I don't know.
I think
his
he's
album
Canadian.
cover, he's like jumping in the sky.
And I know that album cover
Yeah.
because of the April Fool's
He's
episode
got
of
like
The Simpsons.
rainbow suspenders and shit.
Yes. Dig this blender.
Dig this blender?
By
Hey, Big Spender.
Hey, Big Spender.
Bart turns up the heat to get his dad to drink a highly shaken beer,
Oh, okay, I remember that.
and the fish start dying in the fish tank, and the records start melting, and there's that very Leo Sayer is right there and melts. We gotta find a way to monetize this.
There's a real problem happening at this table.
Is it a real problem?
I was just picturing Richard Simmons wearing like a Union Jack onesie or something.
You're not terribly far off. Instrumental music was composed by Gillis himself, along with John Stroll, and performed by the National Arts Center Orchestra out of Ottawa, but due to contractual issues had to perform or be credited under the name The Raccoon Orchestra. Strange.
He still has the hair.
Does he?
He's also a little Willie Ames-ish.
Someone put exclusively his face in a vice.
Just the face.
His face is like centering it at in the middle of his skull.
Yes.
Everything's coming in for some reason.
The head's still here. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
Just a face.
Head looks great. They're getting his entirety of his face down to the size of a pack of cards.
Okay, so you watched the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin, you were kind of saying you weren't as familiar with this outside of the Christmas
special. That's my wheelhouse.
Okay. Did you revisit any of this in preparation, like pick an episode or anything like that?
Rewatched the Christmas one.
You rewatched the Christmas one?
Most
Okay.
of it. I will say I checked out at one point.
How long was it? Like an hour?
I don't think it was that long. It maybe 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. I can't remember.
Any idea on the number of seconds? 40
Shit,
minutes.
You're gonna
how-
make me do that, man.
No, just 40 minutes.
Just
X
2,400 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Fair enough. That's all we can ask.
Yeah.
I loved the music of the show, especially the scoring of it. I liked the opening of it. This was a regular watch for me. Dad recorded it for me by way of either illegal or legal.
Your dad was a low-level enforcer for the mob, and so he got access to
Jewish mob.
I don't see ethnicities.
No, they do.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Well, good for you, but you better draw such
It's not.
distinctions.
It's not a woke thing. There's a real problem I have.
Oh dear.
It's medical.
Oh.
But I remember your dad talked to like
Stigmatism or something.
Astigmatism. Your dad got free cable, and he would tape Mouser size for you, right?
He taped all kinds of cartoons, but a lot of Disney shit for me.
But he taped a lot of Raccoons for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he did. So I knew what it was.
Who was your favorite?
I did like Bert.
You got to go Bert.
You got to go Bert, man.
Who else is like
obvious?
He's swinging like a pirate with
Yeah.
a fucking fencing sword. That's cool.
Yeah, falling out of his window in the morning and riding his bike downhill. Like, here we go, a hang glider. Like, Bert. Fucking Bert, man.
Every day is a catastrophe waiting to happen with Bert.
Or an adventure.
Blurred line.
Yeah. Those blurred lines.
Would your dad, did he have like 5 VHS tapes and he like kept cycling through them? Or did you have like a whole library?
Oh, I had a fucking library.
So you had a massive just black plastic wall in your house full of all these old
Pretty much.
Disney shows and shit.
Just a shit ton of tapes.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
No, my dad was a shit when it came to that. Now, this show did have some home releases. Both the series and the soundtrack songs have seen various home releases. The special saw releases on VHS, Beta. I think this is the format you own Warriors on, CED.
Maybe. I can go grab it.
Canadian Entertainment Disc.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind putting eyes of that. And Laserdisc. There have been various DVD releases as well, and there's availability on iTunes too. These days...
There's a sequel?
TOO.
Oh.
Okay, I just heard that reverberate, so what's your watch say?
Nothing.
Nothing?
You thought I got 90 decibels?
I don't know. It just...
Yeah.
Ping, ping, ping! No, these days the specials and the series are available on the Roku channel. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Is that how you watched the special, or did you YouTube it?
I just YouTubed it.
Okay.
I typed in Raccoons and it said Raccoons Christmas. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure
Thriller,
that's it.
what it is. Well, you also have Warriors.
Wow, that
on
does
it,
look
too.
like a big floppy disk.
I don't know where the Warriors one is,
Okay.
but this is my making of Michael Jackson's
That's
Thriller.
cooler than a VHS cover.
Okay.
It's like the size. It's bigger than.
Does anything
like
slide out of that, or how?
Well, I think the player for that you'd slide it into, and then the player unlocks the disc inside, and I think you pull the cartridge out. I think that's what it is.
Okay. And if that's the case, that is what I'm pretty certain that's what CED is.
It might even say
It
on
just
there.
says video disc.
It does say no. It does say CED on the front.
CED. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's not Canadian Entertainment Disc.
It's not.
Oh,
We
I'm
just
gonna throw
let
it
you-
out then.
We just let you go with that.
Capacitance electronic disc system.
Why don't you let me take a shot at that squirt?
It has to have an S.
I'm not going to argue about that.
Capacitance electronic disc system.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I was saying it with the
That's
Canadian
shockingly
pronunciation.
heavy.
For those who
though.
can't see it, it's a little bit bigger than like a vinyl.
Yeah.
But what lies inside, I believe, is a giant laser disc.
Yes. Something akin to it.
It's like the HD DVD of its time.
Kinda. Merchandise ended up being kind of a disappointing subject, and I even reached out to some of our Canadian listeners and friends. Like, is there anything I'm missing? Because there was a ton of shirts back then, and even now you could still get Raccoons apparel and shirts and what have
Halloween
you.
costumes.
No. The only thing that was out there, aside from licensing for apparel and shoes and stuff like that, is plush characters released during the show's
that
prime.
makes sense.
Yeah, they look cool. It's very similar to like the Alvin and the Chipmunk plushes.
Okay.
Andrew, when I was talking to him, made a good point. I thought it too. I don't know. Like, this was a show that was rife for having like little PVCs, like Smurfs or the Noid. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't make something like that.
What do you think the
action
demographic
figures.
is for this?
Demographic is probably
Think romantic subplots.
4 to 9. Ballpark 3 to 9. Once you start getting like 10 or 11, I don't think kids would have been checking it out.
I have vague recollections of this show.
Yeah.
I watched the pilot. The animation, I really like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
I love the art design. I love the animation.
Yeah, it's a good looking show.
It looks
well,
really
the
cool.
Aardvark's a little weird.
Wow.
There are some. I think the writing is decent enough to where older kids would like it.
Yeah.
But they're they're talking animals and shit. So I think that on the younger side of the demographic that you mentioned makes sense too. So what do the younger kids want? Probably like a plush toy.
Probably a plush.
Yeah.
But I also think of like the Smurfs. That skewed younger, and that was primarily known for just no articulation, little PVC.
Did I show you the one that I had recently?
Yeah.
Sold that.
Yeah.
They had no collectible drinkware in Canada.
No drinkware.
Through, like a Ted
no
Hortons.
lunchbox. Yeah. Nothing like that. No lunch boxes, no TV trays, no sleeping bags, no.
Not a single luxury.
No, not a single luxury. So you guys, it sounds like you had some limited exposure. You had very limited exposure, and I
read the Wikipedia.
I ate like
too.
a king when it came to this. So I had very fond memories of this. I can remember it was a staple for when I'd visit my dad. He'd have them queued up for me or recorded for me. And then once I was living with him and we had the Disney Channel, checking it out and watching it and just enjoying it whenever I could. And
did he watch it with you, or what was he doing?
He
keep up on the Raccoons.
It's funny that you asked that because I've recently it just happened across my mind today. In fact, I noticed about the time both Kyle and Alex were born, my father would tend to find reasons to keep himself busy and away from Susan. So the days of like sitting with Dad, like when it was just me and him and watching cartoons together and eating our Uncle Ben's rice and what have you, that gave way to, boy, I really got to get outside and work on this. I really got to work on this in the garage. I don't think my dad was really happy. I really don't.
I'm sorry. Do you think this is Old Orphan?
I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
Wow. Adult Orphan.
Wow.
Right?
I like Old Orphan was always the better.
Old Orphan was one, and I'm
just joking.
I'm sorry that I.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, I didn't mean to like make it.
No, I'm
Old
joking.
Orphan.
I'm joking. What was there ever an opportunity, like seriously, to like have a TV in the garage?
In time, he did,
and like chill out with your dad out there
on a stool, watch raccoons.
Yeah,
he's tinkering
when
around.
the house in East Peoria didn't have a garage. There was a garage at Grandpa's house, but it had a bunch.
But by the time your dad was like making excuses to get out of the house,
yeah,
I didn't know if there was like get the fucking extension cord, bring it out, have a little TV, and your dad's like
specifically. I remember specifically after 8th grade year, a little bit more time because I got a famously
you weren't watching this as an 8th grader.
No.
Oh,
he's asking about TV in the garage.
That's a different discussion if he was,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very different discussion. No, when I graduated 8th grade, I graduated with honors. I got a new TV.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I got a new TV. I got upgraded from the little rinky-dink, not much bigger than that. In fact, I think you have the exact fucking model.
Oh, in the other room. I got these vintage old TVs here sitting around doing nothing.
That got replaced by like a bigger, I don't know what size, color TV.
Yeah.
With an actual remote, not dials. So Dad just took my old TV out to the garage, and he'd sit out there and watch ball games. Like, I'm working on the car. I've never seen an oil change take so long in my life.
Or every other week.
A lot of oil changes.
Lots of oil changes.
Your dad was burning through filters.
Burning through filters.
Susan never caught on. Yeah, I think you need to get that car looked at. It's cheaper if you do it yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it yourselfer. That was me getting upgraded into TV was like probably the best thing ever to happen to my dad. Because then he just started keeping that in his old stereo out there, and he'd listen to. Here was the craziest part. I don't know if you guys, especially you being a Cardinals fan, would do this, or if your dads did this. He would have the TV going. And his
listen to the radio broadcast.
But listen to the radio broadcast.
Dustin does that now.
I figured that you did. I had a feeling you did.
He'll put an album on, and they'll be like, what's happening with what's Jeff Gordon up to? And he's watching some stock car racing.
Oh, no, I mean, like, watching the Cardinals game,
but listening to the Cardinals broadcast.
Oh, I missed that.
But I used to do that as well because I did.
People like Dan DiOrio. I know that.
I preferred the radio broadcast with Jack Buck or Mike Shannon. Like, those
Would they always sync up?
Not always. So yeah, it was. There were some times where things were a little bit on delay, and it could drive you nuts. But occasionally, there would be a game on where I give a shit about a broadcasting crew during a sports game. If there is a dynamic I do not enjoy their banter, it's like I don't want to listen to.
What's
these
your degree
people. Yeah, I have a broadcasting degree.
Yep.
I don't need to hear you guys talk. This is what I wanted to do. So I will just watch the game and enjoy it and listen to something else and save my sanity.
It wasn't until I started like getting more into broadcasting and like I worked at WEK, I was studying mass comm and what have you. I thought that was my trajectory until I switched up for Bradley, but whatever. That I started understanding like, okay, yeah, no, I can see why one does this. And then one time especially I happened to hear the televised broadcast.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, Dad, what are you listening to? It's just
Baseball.
shitty banter.
It was a radio
He's like,
sport.
he's like, I got stuff to do, so I can't be down with my stereo. Because I mean, he had like an old hi-fi, so
Sure.
Fake wood grain,
Solid state.
brushed nickel.
Yeah.
It weighs like 75 pounds.
had one of those, yeah.
The dials on it, green. Yeah,
Something great about those weighted tactile dials.
love them. Let's dive a little bit into the legacy of this series.
Let's
now.
do it. We have to. We're contractually obligated by our patron pick.
We gotta do it.
We gotta.
In 1990, Bert and Lisa were named the official mascots of the Canadian Olympic team.
Well, that's fun. Were they still relevant at that point?
In Canada, you bet your ass.
All right. What's the
guess what?
What would be the American equivalent of us having like for that time frame? We throw like a cartoon character.
Yeah, you brought
Smurfs.
Smurfs. Okay, I was gonna say Simpsons, but
Simpsons too.
That'd have been something.
I'm thinking more child oriented.
Smurfs is good.
Smurfs. I mean, I know they originated in
Peyo
in Denmark in like the 50s, but
My Little Pony.
Yeah, My Little Pony.
The equestrian portion of the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
G.I. Joe coming out there for the bicathlon.
The fridge comes along.
The one where you ski and shoot.
Yeah.
I'm a G.I. Joe. I'm a Chase variant.
Watch out.
Send in your mail-ins.
The pop hit Run With Us would be featured in 2011's Hobo with a Shotgun. And the show would be featured in the 2022 premiere episode of Son of a Critch in 2024.
Son of a Critch. That's how you have to say it.
It sounds like a Canadian show
Son
to me.
of a Critch. In 2024, Candy Jar Books would also publish novels based on the series.
What's in that candy jar?
What's his shirt say?
What's in that?
You're wearing a candy ball shirt tonight.
Wearing candy balls.
Yeah, there's got to be candy balls in that candy jar.
Hey, Sway, what's in that candy jar? The Raccoons are fondly remembered to this day and prove to be not unlike the show's setting, evergreen, espousing lessons and themes of conservation, friendship.
Trees.
Trees.
Like conservation was a good theme.
Heavy
for the
thing
show.
in it.
Yeah, and Canadians love it. Like Rush has a song all about trees.
What's it called?
Trees.
It's called All About
Oh, that
Trees.
makes sense. It's called All About Trees.
Yeah.
All about trees. All about trees.
I don't think that's how they sound.
That was the Eminem remix.
I like it. I like the sound of that.
But no, not just conservation, but friendship and problem solving and working together as a team. Very, very strong themes. But I would say of those themes, conservation was top of the list.
I don't know if this is a central point of each show, but in the 24-minute pilot that I saw, there were two different montages with music. And I was like,
You do a number of those.
You had mentioned the new wave, and it was very new wave sounding.
Yeah.
The pop music they were playing. And so I was like, oh, what is this song? So I get out my Shazam app on my phone.
Did you beat it?
And I beat it.
You beat Shazam?
Fucking jerked off to that shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, what?
With Jamie Foxx.
It did. Oh, he's got a show called that. Yeah, I don't know. Shazam did not pick it up.
Oh, really?
And
Still searching.
And so I've surmised
Tough one.
these are original songs that they made for the show.
Like Gem.
And they're good.
Yeah, like Gem.
Yeah.
They had a ton of original songs on that cartoon done in various groups and whatnot. Yeah, I like when shows give a shit about the soundtrack.
And give a shit they did. Like
Yeah.
they put a lot of effort into the music for this. What I also did was there's several people who are fans of the show or are kind of in the sphere similar to what we do.
I'm going to be in the sphere.
You are?
Yeah.
The same sphere?
No.
Oh.
This is more a metaphor.
There's not going to be raccoons.
You're going to be in a... Oh, wouldn't that be great?
That'd be something.
Like the music of the raccoons at the sphere.
You're gonna be watching the Dead and Company.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great if they put a little
raccoon,
Burt raccoon, kind of scurrying across that 375-foot screen?
Hey, if they can make King Kong climb the Empire State Building in drones, they can do it.
Did they do that?
It happened this weekend.
What?
In New York?
Yes. There's a gorilla climbing the Empire State
I
Building.
didn't see that.
Looks like King Kong. It's all green.
I gotta get
drones.
Some of the shit they do with those drones is pretty incredible.
I saw a show over
synchronized stuff. Yeah.
over the Illinois River last year.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. No, I reached out to some of our Canadian friends, just like, hey, we have our uniquely American experience with it. You guys have your uniquely Canadian experience with it, but in betwixt is our shared experience with it. But what was it like for you guys? What was it like coming up, being a kid, and experiencing this show?
This was Nate's pick.
pick.
I was going to ask you if he had a specific, experience that he wanted to share, because ours, we would have to see this through our criminal fathers taping them
Yes.
for us, or if we had Disney
I miss
Channel.
my dad.
But
Praise be to Nancy.
But they also in Canada, I think it was a prime time show.
Yeah, it was prime time.
Like it was on.
It bounced around, I think, a couple nights, but it was prime time.
It was like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Canadian
their show.
Simpsons.
Yeah, I think there was like a couple times it was like packaged with The Wonderful World of Disney or Fraggle Rock and Jim Henson's Muppets.
It's weird though, because while the Muppet Show, Jim Henson's Muppet, or the Muppet Show itself was skewed older,
Definitely.
yeah.
This does not. This is a
I
patently
may have
a kid
misspoke
show.
about the Muppets, but I know it was packaged with.
No, I
Wonderful
think you're
World
right.
of-
I think there's
was
a
Muppets in there.
I don't know if
Okay.
it's the. Is there a difference between the Muppet Show? And
Well, there was also Muppets Tonight. I can't remember.
That was
when
in the 90s.
I'm thinking
in
of
the
the
90s?
variety show, the live
Okay,
action
that's
variety show.
that's the Muppet Show, and that did skew a little older.
But I thought it was odd that this cartoon, and I don't know what the Canadian experience is, but it's like it does seem like
Free
a
healthcare.
Okay, well that's good,
Yeah.
but it skews low, and you think that's a weird thing to put on prime time.
Yeah.
What did Nate have to say? Anything?
Well, I'm going to save him for last since he is our patron. that
We're
picked it.
Vanessa Williamsing him.
I'm saving the best for last.
You know more than one Canadian?
Yeah.
Are the others any good? Like I know Nate's good.
I'm
but-
truly blessed.
Okay.
We're going to start with Andrew, our delightful, delicious man of Gady's choice. Lady.
We're Instagram friends now.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I asked him, give me your hot take on the Raccoons and what it meant to you. Andrew can be very, very crass, and I absolutely adore him for it. He opened with saying it's a cultural touch point. He then went on to admit he has recently started rewatching and has copped to over-sexualizing Ralph and Melissa. And to that end, he added that Melissa has a can that won't quit and that Ralph is an aloof fuckboy. I love Andrew.
This is the only
love
thing
him.
that Andrew and I will have in common. That if it is you think that we have committed a crime, they'll look at our search engines. And both Andrew and I will have the Raccoons cartoon Rule 34 in our search engine.
Oh, dear.
Both of us will have.
You know what? It's fine.
Are you a furry? In disguise.
You don't have to
know
answer
what?
that. You don't have to answer that.
You asked me a couple months ago. I tell you no. Now I say I don't know. I can't give you a good answer.
I'm going to see you on the Peoria Journal Star the next time they have one of them Comic-Cons at
Okay.
the local mall. You're going to be dressed in a suit, hanging out with a ferret and a weasel. And
I'll be dressed as Bert.
Yeah.
And I've got both, if you know what I mean. I've got both. I've got everything.
Yeah, you do. I'll go as a vole. Anyways, our good pal, known for being on YHS, Toy Anxiety, and Gotham City Tonight, Mr. Ryan Dole.
the Dole Hole.
The Dole Hole. You got to pay the Dole toll.
Son of Dole.
He said that the Raccoons was a very anti-corporate, ahead of its time show with care for the environment, consumers, and others. The show was the spot for younger viewers when Street Sense was for the tween and teen crowd. So he actually speaks to, you asked about demographic and such. Evidently there was probably quote-unquote competing programming for kids that were a little bit older, aimed at them. He also agreed that it had an absolute banger theme song and an even bangier end credit song.
Booty.
The
on
show
that
Booty.
raccoon.
Hell yeah. She's got that donk.
Banging!
He said,
Melissa got that dog.
Let me see that raccoon cake. Chomp a chomp.
Lisa, what you working with?
I got my rabies shot. I can eat raccoon cake.
Oh, shit.
Yay. He says, the show fucks, and I'm very proud to say it's Canadian. Elbows up. Next up, our buddy Michael.
There you go.
I made him touch.
There
almost.
you go. Michael.
Very good.
We have more interaction.
Beautiful tits.
Beautiful tits. We have more interaction with him. Oh, Jesus Christ. We have more interaction with him on Blue Sky. But he said, I recall the Raccoons being a primarily Saturday afternoon and primetime affair on the CBC when I was a kid, well into the early to mid-90s. In hindsight, the naturalistic dialogue and its soulful new wave end credit music drove home a powerful theme that despite our origins, people, or anthropomorphic animals, are individuals first, and our nature is not inborn. Cedric Sneer, despite being an aardvark, was a kind soul compared to his plutocratic, hard-ass father, Cyril Sneer, who was the series' antagonist, but even he softened as the series progressed. In the present chaos, where there is ample precedent to draw a line between good guys and bad guys along stark national lines, the Raccoons reminds us that our beef isn't with everyday people trying to get by, but the narrow selfishness of a few that threatens our ecosystem and our social fabric. In summary, you can run with us. I thought that was a very good one. And then, of course, man of the hour, Nostalgia Nate. We talked a bit about it, but to kind of summarize best how he felt about it, he said, oh, goodness, just a wholesome show. This is one of the ones I got to watch a lot. It was on the CBC, one of the 3 channels I had growing up. Just make sure to give some props to Cedric Sneer. He was my favorite character, and of course, got to show that closing theme the proper love. I still rock that song to this day. Run with us. It is a good song. I might have played it on a loop when I was finishing up some notes.
For an hour?
No, not an hour.
Okay.
Not an hour.
Not like the Cosby.
That's what I play all the time when you guys aren't here.
Force feed it to your butt.
You see, it's all over the Bible. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Funky yellow man, little thing with the guy comes out of me, and he's like the ball. What you do? What is the rap music? They're hipping a little hopping, a little bit, a little bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
Thank you. Did you go listen to that?
I did a new remix. I mean, we got more Kaz.
It was 20 years ago today that Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play. And they've been going in and out of style, but they're guaranteed to raise a smile. So may I introduce to you the act you've known for all these years, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. Oh!
The kids, they listen to the rap music, which gives them a brain damage. So they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see, jazz is like yellow pudding.
Remix.
There's another cause entered into the
new cause level unleashed.
Yes.
Would it be gauche to have a Cosby podcast in this day and age?
I really don't know.
I was going to ask you if you still have that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Because you didn't say what size it was, but I'm going to Vegas soon. And if I'm going to wear that shirt anywhere,
you're not. Don't wear. Don't wear that out. Don't wear that anywhere. And if you wear it at home, take down all the mirrors. You know.
You might make yourself sad.
It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. It might be. Yeah. It still exists. I have it here somewhere, I think.
Just waiting to be burned. Oh.
It's cursed.
I loved the Raccoons growing up. I do wish there was some more products. I think it would be fun to try to hunt down little PVCs of them. I think that would be great. But we got what we got, and
they didn't have PVCs in like fast food restaurants of Canada.
No, they had fast food restaurants in Canada. Just no fast food premiums of these guys. The only thing there was aside of clothing was the plushies. That's it. And the plushies
that
are
is
pretty
weird
neat.
for something like what's the one we covered. And it was like 13 episodes, and then like the toys came out like 2 years later.
Black Star, wasn't it?
Was that it?
Yep.
It was like 13 episodes.
And this
Saturday
thing's
mornings.
around for 6 years, and all they have is plush. That's really weird.
That is. But then again, I mean, it was a show where, yes, there were themes of conservation, but also kind of
anti-consumerism.
Anti-consumerism, anti-corporate.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
matter.
So
it's a business at the end of the day. People want to make money.
Yeah.
What is the future of this property? Is there anything in the pipeline? Does anyone want to do? Kevin Gillis is still alive.
He is still alive. He's still alive, and he's done a couple interviews about him. About the only thing going on now was a couple clicks back. Stories about the Raccoons being adapted into novels. There's no plans for a revival series. Last I checked,
like a romance kind of Fabio, like Harley
Bert
Quinn
has,
and Batman
hair, and Lisa's thrown back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a pirate ship for some reason.
I'm a raccoon pudding.
Fuck boy.
Yeah. Fuck boy raccoon.
Fuck boy.
I eat raccoon pudding.
You'd eat a raccoon pudding?
Why not?
To each their own, I suppose. But unless any of us have anything else to say regarding the Raccoons, we're going to go ahead and get to commercial. And we'll be right back after this.
What does it feel like to play Simon? You gotta look! Listen! Remember! You gotta react! Repeat the sounds and colors. Think fast! What does it feel like to play Simon?
Intense.
Simon from Milton Bradley, a challenge intensified to the max.
On March 8th, Robin Williams faces his funniest challenge.
Teaching you to act like a man. Al, you old so-and-so. How do you feel about that call today? I mean, the Dolphins. 4th and 3 play on their 30-yard line with only 34 seconds to go.
How do you think I feel? Betrayed? Bewildered? Wrong response?
I'm not sure.
The Birdcage.
Come on, give it to me, baby.
A Mike Nichols film, rated R, starts Friday.
Now, He-Man's rising force, Extendar.
The skull's mine. He's out of reach.
Figures and sets sold separately. New from the Masters of the Universe, Extendar, a tower of power.
What a truly fantastic Canadian-American endeavor. No tariffs necessary for this import. I should have called it terrific.
Edit that out.
But hey, won't you join us next week as another patron pick takes us to the land of the rising sun.
Oh, this is an international month.
It is.
It is kind of kicking off internationally.
It's like going to Epcot.
Yeah.
I love Epcot. Drink around the world. We're going to do nostalgia properties around the world.
Wow. Hold on. What was that?
I was drinking. What did you think it was?
Oh, that's not what you saw.
Oh, yeah, coming down here.
It is what it looked like he was doing.
I know.
He was doing the Trump dance, but in his mouth.
Let's go, Brandon.
Look, we dance with these cocks.
The shake weights. She knew what she was doing.
No, this is going to be courtesy of Corey, a.k.a. Boo Cyrus. It's Ultraman. We are going to limit the scope of it. We'll talk more about that next week. But yeah, next Monday, Ultraman. Gentlemen, any plugs here at the end?
Jason and I do a show called Radio Rewind. Comes out on Fridays on the Drunken Lullabies podcast feed. On that program, we, along with some rotating guests, including a third chair named Tyler, who's on every other episode, we'll discuss the songs debuting this week in time on the Billboard Hot 100 10, 20, 30, and 40 years ago. We'll also give you recommendations of other songs we've been listening to and enjoying, and provide you with up to 3 hours of comedic relief from your boring,
miserable,
just soul-crushing,
bridge-jumping
work day. And
head in oven.
Yeah, for free. Check out on Drunken Lullabies. You also get Mashup Mondays, which is an hour-long mix of songs that I was wanting to play in clubs 20 years ago, and now I'm making mixes retroactively and getting rid of the discs as I complete each mix. So I'm putting them out there and then letting it go. There you go. Enjoy it for the week. There'll be another one the next one. And then there's Dutch's Jukebox on Wednesdays. And I look at Songs debuting this week from 65 and 75, and we do it like a radio show, only an hour on that one. So, yeah, if you need some music entertainment, check that out. Why don't you?
It's your one-stop shop for all that music. For all that music, you can engage with us on this here show, on the socials such as Blue Sky and X, and you can also please go and like and follow our Facebook page as well. Also encourage you to become a Patreon at patreon.com/Yesterdaze podcast. Speaking of Patreon, it is the end of the show, and we want to thank our producers, and that's going to be Mo, Patron Mike, GDL's very own Quip, Allison Troy, and of course my friend and yours, Nostalgia Nate. Thanks again for a terrific walk down memory lane. That is going to wrap it up for Yesterday's this week, but come back next Monday, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.